We as individuals can trade on any share, right? But what about a company? Can a company trade on its own shares? What if I tell you the answer is yes? And the answer to that is a share buyback. In this video, I am going to tell you four things. First thing is, what is buyback? Why does a company buyback? What is the procedure? And what is the effect on that on the price? And ultimately, should you go for it or not? Or maybe how to take care of that situation if your particular share you're holding is going through a buyback. Hey guys, this is Aditya, investor, trader and mentor in stock markets. So first, buyback hota kya hai? So buyback is basically a procedure how a company can buy its own shares, as the name suggests, right? So ultimately, why would a company want to buy back its own shares? इसके पीछे reason क्या हो सकता है? So एक simple reason है कि if a company feels that their shares are currently valued in the market at a very cheap price, then what they do is they go ahead and they launch a buyback. Now, how can the buyback be done? There are two ways how it is done. The first one is the tender offer. So what is the tender offer? It goes ahead and releases this to the public and tells its shareholders that we are buying the shares at this much price. Let's say the current price of this share, which is XYZ, which is going through a buyback, is currently trading at around 1,000 rupees. So generally, a tender offer is always a little higher than the market price. So let's say the tender offer is at 1,050 rupees. So whoever shareholder who wants to go ahead and sell the share, they can sell the share to the company back at 1,050 rupees, right? The second procedure is the open market buyback. So in that situation, company goes to the open market, which is what? NSE, BSE, right? तो वहाँ पर जाती है company trade, जैसे like we post an order, हम order post करते हैं sell का, buy का, वैसे ही company आती है in open market and there it buys certain amount of share at certain price, whichever they choose to, right? So this is how they go about it. Now, is it good for you as an investor? Should you sell it? And how does the price affect, right? So as an investor, I feel it is a great thing. Why? Because if ultimately a company is buying back, it clearly means that company is clear that currently the prices are so low that it is worth buying back. And if the company is thinking that, and company means the biggest top management and directors are thinking that, then probably company is undervalued. Why? Because as individual traders, individual investors, we always have much lesser information about the company as compared to the top CEOs or CFOs of the company. That is of course, right? So if they're saying buyback करना चाहिए, तो buyback is of course a good thing. Now, इससे price क्या होती है? Clearly जब भी buyback होता है तो generally प्राइस हमेशा ऊपर ही जाती है एंड एज अ शेयर होल्डर इट्स अ ग्रेट थिंग. नाउ बायबैक में मैं आपको बताऊँ एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ होती है एंड इसके बाद मैं आपको ये भी बताऊंगा कि आपको बायबैक में शेयर रखना चाहिए या बेचना चाहिए. एंड प्रोबेबली शायद जिस तरीके मैं आपको समझाऊंगा आपको खुद ही समझ में आ जाएगा कि आपको बाय करना है या फिर सेल करना है इस टाइम पर. सो एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं. एक कंपनी है XYZ, उसके 1 crore shares outstanding हैं, which means they have issued 1 crore shares of their company. Now they go ahead after a year, एक साल बाद they decide they want to buy back 1 lakh shares. So 1 crore shares was there, 1 lakh shares were bought back. So the amount of shares left is 99 lakhs, which means that the number of shareholders came down, which mean that let's say एक कंपनी को 100 लोग ओन कर रहे हैं और अब एक सिचुएशन बाद सिर्फ 90 लोग ओन कर रहे हैं, तो उन 90 के लिए अच्छा होगा खराब होगा? ऑफ कोर्स अच्छा होगा, राइट? जो प्रॉफिट 100 लोगों में शेयर हो रहा था अब वो 90 लोगों में शेयर होगा. तो सेम विद बायबैक, जो प्रॉफिट 1 crore डिफरेंट शेयर होल्डर्स के पर डिफरेंट प्रॉफिट डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो रहा था, अब वो सिर्फ 99 लाख में होगा, विच इज़ अ ग्रेट डील. क्लियरली इफ यू आर होल्डिंग द शेयर, so basically you're having a higher percentage of share in that company as compared to what you were having earlier. So इसका situation ये है कि if this happens, as a shareholder I will get more profits. So clearly it means that the share I am holding is much more valuable, which of course means that the price should go up. Now I will tell you about a share which is constantly going through buybacks and buybacks and buybacks, and that share is Berkshire Hathaway. If you don't know exactly Berkshire Hathaway का यहाँ पे chart है, you can have a look at it, and if you can, I would really suggest that you open a new tab of Chrome right now, or go to Chrome and search Berkshire Hathaway price and see the maximum chart, how it's going. Slowly it's heading up only. Why? Because each and every share is so much valuable. So overall, if you actually want to keep the share for long term and the company is buying back, that is a great deal. That is overall a very good sign. Now let's come to the point of company trading on its own shares. I'll tell you how a company trades on its own shares. It basically buys the share right now. Let's say COVID crash happened, or some other crash happened, and the company feels that the prices are really at the lower level, and the company isn't hit by that particular crash so much, and the company is quite confident that the price would go up from there. ठीक है, तो अब कंपनी करेगी, अभी बायबैक कर लिया, जब प्राइस ऊपर गई काफ़ी अच्छी प्राइस पे आ गई, तो क्या किया, शेयर्स इशू कर दिया. So let's say company bought back their shares at around 1000 levels, and जब मार्केट बहुत अच्छा करा था, प्राइस उनकी 3-4 हज़ार रुपये, let's say 3,000 रुपये थी, तो उस समय they issued more shares. तो अल्टीमेटली क्या हो गया, company is trading, right? And if you're a holder of the company, so ultimately you're getting the profit, right? Because if the company is getting the profit, it is your profit simply. So overall, buyback is again a very good situation. I feel that if buyback is there, I personally do not sell that share. I mean, generally, of course, sometimes buybacks do go against you. That is completely there, because of course this is a stock market. Things can go at a situation which was not, let's say, very much expected, right? Of course, this is stock market, it's uncertain. But generally, you will see that buybacks always reward the investor in the long term. So this was about the buybacks, and this was about my opinions, what I think that buyback actually shows in the company. And at least I personally do not sell in buybacks. I personally hold on to the share. In fact, that is a even better, you can say, one more star marked in that share when that share is going through a buyback. So this was it for today, and in the comment section tell me any specific thing you want to know about, because this particular thing was a very interesting thing which came into my mind, that a company can also trade in its own shares through a formal way called buyback. So any specific thing which you want to talk about, or interesting thing which you found and you want that others should also know. So what I will do is I will just take that topic up. I will study about it in detail. If it's possible, I can also connect with you and I will make a new video about it. So like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I, Aditya Goela, will see you in the next video.